It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Boston Red Sox. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe-out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
The 0-2 delivery. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Lifetime against Chris Sale. Not great. He's 1 for 8. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
Pulled toward right center field. Bradley is there. And that's the 3rd out. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. John Lester is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today. Here's
Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. But he just missed his extra bases. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike one. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, you focus on this lineup. The middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second, but now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Batting fourth.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Almora will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Red Sox lead. So here's the cleanup hitter, Javier Baez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Javier Baez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And he struck him out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And how lucky is this pitching staff looking at this defensive alignment? 2 Gold Glovers in the outfield. In a day and age where everybody's trying to hit the ball in the air, look for everything to get caught today.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at bat here at strike one. Schwarber, the runner at second with one away. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And another foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Grounded to third. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Xander Bogaerts.
Now Lester's 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting 6.
In now, Rafael Devers. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Devers
starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Zobrist ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting 7.
Stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. His past history against John Lester. He's got 3 base hits in 21 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the next Cub up, Ian Happ. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
The designated hitter.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2. High in the air and deep to left center field. Benintendi ranging back into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Now a flare out to left center. Bradley moving in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Now batting.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
To first, fielded by Pierce. One there, on to Pierce at first, and it's a double play.
Now that's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for. Here's Chris Bryant now.
0-1 the count. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the third base line. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Here's Jackie Bradley now. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
The center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. No balls and a strike to count. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
The catcher.
Now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now in the box, Mookie Betts, the reigning batting champion in the American League. First pitch on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. A solo home run there for Mookie. And with it, the Red Sox have tied it at 1.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Into the box, Andrew Benintendi. No balls and 1 strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Red Sox tie things up on the solo homer. 3 complete from Wrigley Field, all even at 1 apiece. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Again, another foul ball. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball one.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Baez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game, and that's in there. Base hit.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Kyle Schwarber stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Striding in, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed for the first strike. On a line to shortstop. Into the box now, Jason Hayward. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there at the letters 0-1. Rizzo at second. Baez on at first with 2 down.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Here comes the 0-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Cubs strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Here's Steve Pearce now, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
The first baseman, Steve
Pearce. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber is there. He's got it 1 away. Here's J.D. Martinez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Digging in, Xander Bogaerts looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
He's set, and the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Ian Happ.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Happ, a switch hitter that stands in at an even 6 feet tall. This is his second year as a major leaguer. A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out. Digging in, Ben Zobrist. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Called strike 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him.
Play ball. He's out.
Striding in for Boston, Eduardo Nunez as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Fouled away. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Grounded back up the middle. There's Baez. A bare hand for 1 on to Rizzo, and Ready for another shot now. Chris Bryant. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Bradley patrolling center makes the play. 1
Now
out.
batting, the first baseman.
Digging in and looking for more. Anthony Rizzo. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Popped him up. Devers in foul ground. 2 gone.
The batter.
Ready now, Javier Baez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And it's fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up. Striding into the box, Mookie Betts. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And this is popped up back behind second. Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in once again, Andrew Benintendi. He was a ground out victim last time up. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Steve Pearce. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. This one's into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot that time for Steve Pearce. And the Red Sox move in front. It's 2-1.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Now batting.
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Now here it comes. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So just the stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
1-1 to Schwarber. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. So striding forward now, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Now batting.
Here's Jason Hayward now. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Fouled off. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. This is in the air out to right. On the move is Betts. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Cubs are down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Ready once again, Xander Bogaerts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Devers.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Struck him out. Ready for another chance? Eduardo Nunez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ian Happ will stand in again as we take it back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ian Happ becomes the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, Albert.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Bogaerts will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
There to pull it in is Bradley. He does, and that'll end the inning. Steve Cishek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. To his right, Bryant. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Now batting, catcher.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Standing in, Mookie Betts. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's 1 for 4. Quick check on that tying run at first. And they get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here comes the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. Almora will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on. So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Sale into the windup. Here's the 1-1. Line drive to left. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. On to Pierce at first, and it's a double play.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
So coming to the plate, Wilson Contreras. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's in there for strike 1. In there, strike 2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Cubs. Pedro Strop comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Steve Pierce will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. A solo shot here to left as it's now a 3-all ball game. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Now batting.
Matty B, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
No outs, nobody on. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away. At the plate, Rafael Devers. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Rafael Devers becomes out
Now
number 2 this inning.
baseman,
Digging in to try it
Eduardo.
again. Eduardo Nunez.
Nunez.
Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th. As stepping into the box, Jason Hayward. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Hard liner to center field. And Hayward's now 0 for 3 so far as he's retired again here for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard toward first. The good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So digging in now, Albert Almora. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The batter.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more.
And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Line drive to left. Benintendi is going to have room out there as. So stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Jackie.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Your
Tyler
attention,
Chatwood,
please.
a right-hander standing
Now,
6 foot
for
even, will take over the pitching
Number
duties here.
21.
In now,
Tyler
Christian Vasquez.
Chatwood.
That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to
Now
get your
batting,
take on
right
this.
fielder.
I didn't find it to be the
Rookie.
truth. I didn't mind hitting at night,
Right.
but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Line toward the gap in left center. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
Boy, that would look like a cinch
batting.
extra base hit off
The
the
left
bat,
fielder.
but a terrific diving
Andrew.
catch in left center field.
Benintendi.
Here's the first pitch. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra